So guys, sorry I was cut off. So like I was saying, I was talking about my Book of Shadow grimoire, or whatever you call it. Means the book where I put my note here and my writing spell and everything. So I don't want to put. I know it's ancient stuff and everything, but I don't. I believe there's. I watch some few TV and everything. Of course, TV is TV, but I think there's a difference between a grimoire and a Book of Shadow, or a spiritual book. I mean, I like to call it spiritual. I work with a spirit, good spirit and everything. So I don't know. I know how, but of course I know how to defend myself. But anyway, I was this symbol. I was talking about symbol and everything. I need to put this one in a real book, not without it, to repair the book because it's full of knowledge and everything. So that's like I want to show it to you. It's to get rid of. It's to banisher of negative energy or harmful thing. I add the. I think did I or harmful thing. So and I'll put next to it a guardian if to protect the spell and everything, so that you don't get corrupt and everything. Like I was talking about third eye for real. It's like when you have to be careful with third eye and everything, because I think it's all ancient. Hearing the clairs and everything. If you know the clairs is like clairvoyant, clairsentient, to taste Odin, Odin, clair. Anyway, the clairs and everything. So is it still working? Yeah, okay. The clairs is like when you hear things like the clairaudience and things like that. I think it's all the ancient knowledge and everything. Of course, if you would go see a shaman in this, like 200 years ago or a couple of years ago, they would have told you and raised you properly to be able to support like the full potential of your gift, maybe. So, of course, when you have the clairs, it must not become too powerful. So, we are all about the restriction and everything. So, not restriction, but. Wait a second. Not restriction, but we have to be clever and go with our speed of evolution and everything. So, humans always try to do everything on their own super fast. Like you said, I put a picture of the Saint Virgin in it. Plastic. Sorry, this page is broken. Not broken, but I put a picture of the Saint Virgin in it, and. As you can see, I write a lot about protection, so that was for protection and everything. But a lot. Now I'm working on my 7-day candles. I'm not really good with letting burn the candle for 7 days, except if you place a bowl of water on it. No, you put the candle in a bowl of water. But I go sometime somewhere else and everything. Like I have a regular life, so. Anyway, but I like speaking about doing video and everything. It's quite my new passion. It was my passion a long time ago, but I did not have a tablet. It was 8 years ago, so it has to be done on a computer and everything, and I have no computer. But anyway, now I can do it freely and everything. I always put guardian with my grimoire and everything. Imagine Saint Virgin, angels. I do work with Saint Michael to bring me protection and everything. So